We are talking markets. Let me read you a love letter. Dear Minister Gordhan, we support you, Minister. It is seldom happening that within the context of a country, so much depends on one man. South Africa finds itself at such a point in its history, and you, Minister, are that man. Minister, thank you for the position you have taken up to form a stronghold against the forces which have no regard for the interests of South Africa and were therefore hell-bent on not only destroying your reputation, but removing you from office with a clear intention to have unhindered access to our resources. In fulfilling this heroic role, your personal sacrifice and that of your family is sincerely recognized and deeply appreciated. We also wish to express through you, Minister, our sincere appreciation to your loyal staff who, during these difficult times, have stood by you. As a matter of interest, Minister, before submitting this letter to you, we ran the issue of support for you past our circle of influence. Within a couple of days, over 15,000 businesses and individuals have expressed support for you. Minister, we support you and we will do whatever is within our means to hold your hands higher up. That's not my love letter. It is a love letter written by the Chief Executive of the National Employers Association of South Africa, Gerhard Papenfus. He joins us on the line to discuss the letter and why he felt compelled to write it. Good evening, Gerhard.
Godfrey, hello.
So you guys are lining up behind the minister. What pushed you to put this letter together and send it to the minister?
Well, Godfrey, that's the least we can do. I wish one could do more. When we're in a position of leadership, in the case of the minister, we think that he knows that we appreciate what he's doing, and I think to some extent he knows. Mm-hmm. But we need to tell him that. We need to tell him that, and. That's the least you can do. People take it for granted that people know, and these days get paid for it. But the toll that it takes on him personally, sure, and on his family must be huge. Mm. So this is just our way of saying thank you. And these messages flowing in for Mr. Gordhan. I actually wanted to hand over that letter to him personally, but
sure,
he's a very busy man.
Yeah,
his
office door is locked, I'm sure.
He's a very busy man at the moment. The country so much depends on him, and he's doing what he's doing, and he's not going to budge. But we need to say thank you. We need to express our appreciation. Mm. He is a very special man, called for a very special moment in our history.
Sure. You use some very strong words in describing those who have ranged up against him. You say these are forces or interests that have no intention, that have no interest of the country at large. Do you think President Zuma and all those that are on the other side are deliberately pushing the country into a wall here?
Well, if you think what is Mr. Gordhan charged with, and if you think what's transpired in South Africa in terms of criminal acts by people in very prominent positions, and all that's been done to get these people out of trouble and to disrupt and cases against people. And here's a minister which has done something administratively,
sure,
which is done all the time. I know personally people that used to work for the Receiver of Revenue, and when they retire, their contracts are extended because for their expertise. This is happening in every company. If that's the best they can come up with against this man, that it shows. This is testifying to the fact that he is so clean. And the country has so much respect for him, and he stands in the way of a full-blown act of state capture. This is how the public sees it, and this is how I personally see it.
Sure.
We just don't have confidence in what's currently happening.
What do you make of the President's statement in the National Assembly this afternoon that if he were to intervene, it would create the impression South Africa is a banana republic where the President decides who gets prosecuted and who doesn't get prosecuted?
Wow. I mean,
laughing.
Isn't it strange that in this case there's no interference? But look, the fact that he's been charged, that in itself was interference. That is an interference. And look, Godfrey, we don't know. We're not there. We haven't read the papers.
Sure.
So, let's leave room for some certain facts which I'm not aware of. Let's leave room for that. But we live in a society, in a country where there's interference all the time. But here's a guy where he shouldn't have been charged in the first place.
Right.
I mean, if you read the books on the topic, you just stand there and you read this and you think, how on earth can this happen? So when the president stands there and he says that, it goes against your grain. They are underestimating the intelligence of the public. Really. It is as a result of interference that he is charged. And to say, no, you can't interfere to stop this. Well, if that's the case, then please, Mr. President, do not interfere in any case.
Okay.
But, I mean, this is one huge interference in all matters. And so here we stand, and here's the man. I mean, this man is standing between us becoming a banana republic and us at least continuing as a proper state. And it boils down to one man, and this is Mr. Gordhan. And the world is looking on. The whole world is watching this, and it might just turn out to be a turning point in our history.
Okay. Gerhard Papenfus, thanks very much indeed, CEO of the National Employers Association, on an open letter that's been written in support of the Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan.